This is Michael Finicaro once again coming to you live from the day 2 of the ACE 2025 conference, and I'm now joined with Johan Källgren.
Thank you so much for having me.
He is the Executive Vice President of Modular Management. Can you tell us what that entails and what does Modular do?
Modular Management is a company that was founded 30 years ago on the notion that you have to be smart about how you manage your product structure, internal complexity in the business. And that's why, and they didn't really have any operations or methodology to do that. So the whole company was founded on this research project that postulated the methodology, how to arrive to modular systems.
Right.
Been doing this ever since.
How big are you guys? How many people?
We're about 100 people all around the world. We have offices in the US, in Europe, in a couple of countries, and in Japan. So we've been growing slowly but steadily over the years.
Jacob explained to me that you do help companies, in fact, modularize their product.
Yes, that's kind of the entry point to do that. And you can do it in various ways. I'll probably not go into the details here, but the end result is always a configurable product assortment that can give you a plethora of offerings, solution space, maximize solution space.
Lots of variants.
By keeping the internal complexity at the minimum.
And you guys provide a rule-based system in order to manage that?
Yes, we create the rules as an intrinsic part of actually creating the modular system. Those configuration rules come as a benefit almost, and then it's very easy to bring it into a configurated solution downstream.
And you came in 24 years at Modular Management, and you recruited Jakob, who is our previous interviewee.
Yeah, I've been actually since 2000. I've been working with them. So I lived in the US for many years. I set up and established our operation here and ran it for 5 years to 2009 when I went back to Sweden again.
So if
right, yeah, I've solved in memory, I'm afraid.
A Volvo, perhaps?
No, in my opinion, at least, it would be an SUV.
An SUV.
What the customers we have, they need a flexible solution. Sometimes the PLM needs to do that. And
go off-road.
Exactly. So go off-road, go on smooth road, haul big heavy things, or even sleep in them, whatever. It's got to be flexible. I think so. An SUV is the best resembling of a good PLM.
We forgot to use that for the other common question, but let me ask you the one that I've asked almost everybody, which is one word would you use to describe ACE 2025?
For me, inspiring. Fantastic to meet all the community, the people. I mean, we are a little cog in the wheel, so to speak, of the total product data management along the value stream, but it's important for us to connect with the rest of the world, with the big avenue, so to speak.
And speaking of which, in terms of which keynote inspired you the most?
I think the CTO keynote.
Rob's.
That was extremely, the connected intelligence and how the digital thread concept, that's been something we've been working on for years.
Forever.
Because we have to do that in order to operationalize the modular systems that we have created. But to actually dock in AI into that and see what that can do together it's exciting. It's impressive. Yeah.
So what's the one thing that business leaders need to know about the future, the tendencies of product development and PLM going forward the next couple of years?
Well, what we see actually in this hyper-competitive world is that the customer wants their thing and they want it fast. And that puts a lot of strain on the whole value stream and the supply chains. And if you don't have command over the data, and have a good information graph to execute your value and your processes with, it will be very difficult to run an effective operation. And PLM really provides that backbone that you have to have.
Especially Aras PLM.
Of course, Aras Innovator is necessary to have, but it is very important, and that's just a strategic asset for a business leader to have a PLM or, of course, an Aras Innovator system.
Johan, it's been a pleasure. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you in a few.